It's nothing.
Close enough.
Okay. Is Cedric's the only one we're missing?
Cedric is the only one we're missing.
Okay.
And he is not coming. He don't feel well.
All right. We have everybody here but Cedric, and you have a copy of the minutes from the last meeting. Those were emailed to you, and you have a paper copy in front of you. Is there anything that needs to be corrected, or I will take a motion to accept as printed?
Make the motion, accept the minutes as read.
Second.
All in favor?
Uh,
Okay. Okay. Guess none. All right, we'll start with the splash pad update.
Well, they're out there working today. It's kind of hit or miss whenever I see somebody out there actually working. Brent and I have done just about all the stuff we could do. We need other people to come in and do stuff, and we have it lined up and orchestrated. It seems like there should be plenty of time, but doesn't really seem to me like there's plenty of time. So I've got everybody, at high alert, and there'll probably still be a mad dash to get the last few things done before the inspection. I'm trying to get our state inspection and vortex inspection around the first part of April. So, but all the electricity's hooked up. All we have to do is fill it full of water and turn it on right now. That part of it is ready to work. Bathrooms are still not ready to work, but the splash pad portion of it is electrified. It's plumbed. It's everything we need to do. We just need to turn it on, fill it full of water, and got to get chlorine and some uric, some chemicals. As soon as we get the chemicals, we can turn it on and give it a test run and see how.
Scheduled the training. I know you're doing some training.
Yes, the Vortex training is part of the package that we purchased, and they are scheduled to be here the first part of April as well. To show us, where the gauges need to look, because it's got all these gauges everywhere, and we're all pretty smart people, but I just need to know where it should be. So, when I walk in and look at it, it should be right here. Yeah.
When are they coming?
Say again?
When are they coming?
First week of April.
In the first weeks of April. Glenn Carpenter is the gentleman from Vortex that will come out and do the tutorial, the training tutorial. And he worried me to death last year about when he could come. And now that I'm ready for him, I can't hardly get a response from him, so, which is typical. But shoot for the first part of April.
All right, the daddy-daughter dance update.
As always, it was a huge success. We were, maybe like 200 plus.
Oh, for sure.
We had to
How
go.
many pictures did you say you did? There was 71 sets of pictures.
Yeah.
So you figure some of those people had 2 or 3 kids. There was a 200 plus people there. It was like a feeding frenzy at the snack table. I mean, she said, so we have more punch supplies. I said, yeah, there's 2 more bottles on it of ginger ale, 2 more. But she goes, I've used all that. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gone. So it was really, really good. I call it a success.
Thank you so much, Alicia. When I got there to help with the pictures, I'm like, this is gonna be backed up out the door, and she was just getting them right through there.
Hey, and her little paper thing,
Yes, that worked well.
that worked perfect.
Yeah.
And it is going to help so much when we
Trying to match the
try
pictures to people. Yeah, I thought it was a good idea.
Yes,
So we'll
Yes.
continue to do that for all pictured events.
yes. Pictures are edited. I just got to have these so that I know how many copies to send, and those will get sent in hopefully this weekend and
Okay.
to the schools next week.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. And the next one, the mother-son.
It's coming up, not this weekend, next weekend. Of course, it's the dances pretty much will run themselves except for volunteers. I need somebody to help with pictures. I need someone to help with taking money, orchestrating that, and
I
someone
have a softball tournament.
help with
I'll-
concessions.
I'll help you with the food. I'll come.
You help me with food? This one's for Fluema. Really, how many people do we have for Daddy Daughter? There's 5 of us, wasn't it?
1, 2.
3.
She doesn't really count because she was stuck the whole time out there. I mean,
Yeah.
I
inside.
was just there for the run.
Yeah, me and you are inside, and then it takes about 3 people to handle, orchestrate the picture. So I basically need 5 people. Victoria,
That's plenty.
I,
Yeah.
Louima, so I need a couple more people.
Philip was there too, I think.
Yeah, Philip was there. He was a great help.
Yeah, they need more help out there than we
Yes,
need
just
inside.
really need 2 people in the hall.
Yeah.
One person to keep an eye on snacks, one person to keep an eye on the music and make sure everybody's okay. And then,
The picture is like for an hour, it's really.
Yeah.
Then it-
hard.
Like
Then it-
planned.
and of course, the Mother Son Dance is not 200 people. We'll have 100 at best, so it's not quite the event. However, there is a baseball dedication ceremony going on the first half of the day across the street, and there's going to be some food trucks in the West Hall parking lot for that event, which are planning on sticking around to see if they can sell some extra to the patrons at the dance. So it might be a bigger crowd than we had in the
Are
past.
you advertising that?
No,
We're,
have not yet.
yeah, we haven't yet, but we can.
We can. We can do a Facebook. I can advertise as much of it. So far, the flyer is just a typical flyer that says the date and,
I put the event up on Facebook, I just haven't pushed it.
Yeah, we haven't. We're fixing to start pushing it. I'll make a Facebook post and I'll get the flyers out to the schools.
What time you need us here?
I will. The dance is from 5 to 7. So if you could be there at 4, I'll have everything else taken care of. I'll have the hall set up, decorated. I'll have it ready to go. I'll just need some help handling the event.
So I'll be doing pictures that morning for the dedication.
Okay,
And then-
Rebecca.
Yeah.
Will you be there for the dance?
Yes.
Okay, so Alicia, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. Alicia?
I think I can do the same thing I did last time, just for rush of the.
Okay, that would be fantastic. I think that will get us where we need to be for this particular one. That should happen.
I'll be out of
She can be out of
that
town.
weekend. I'm
Already
leaving
hit
that
her
Thursday,
up.
go back to that Sunday.
I get you from the main one though. We got more stuff.
I'm ready.
We got more stuff. We got more stuff. So I'm good with that for the Mother Son Dance,
Okay. All right, arts and crafts.
which is the following weekend, the 26th. I have already listened. I don't know how many people are going to show up for this one. Like all things that we've done, the family fun nights are really a big hit. I think this will be a hit as well. It's going to be from 12 to 3. In the event that I don't have a lot of help, I have picked the crafts that I'm going to do. We're going to do some 3D construction paper fish. I'm going to have all the stuff lined up and ready for the kids to sit down and make it. We're going to do some popsicle sticks, picture frames. We're going to have some painted rocks. I got some big rocks out of the splash pad area.
What time did you say?
That will be from 12 to 3 on the 26th. Some beaded bracelets
I'll do
and Easter bunny cups.
Oh,
Because
those are cute.
I'll do the beaded bracelet.
so what I need basically is somebody to man the table. I'll have all the supplies on the table. I've got somebody to do the rocks. Got somebody to do the bracelets.
Do you have enough of those beads, or do we need more, you think?
Maybe.
They might be able to-
Yeah, if you send it to the school, Miss Wanda could probably send it to guidance.
Guidance.
Yeah, some seniors may.
I've got Mila's doing is manning the rock painting table. So construction paper fish, bunny cups, and popsicle stick picture frames. The popsicle stick picture frames are going to require glue guns, so I really need an adult at the table, not a teenager. I'd prefer to have an adult at the glue gun station.
I have another. I'm getting on a plane and going to the
So-
football tournament.
I should be available that.
I'm sorry,
I'm
it's
pretty sure
football
I'm available
season.
the 26th.
The 26th, you think you can help?
We're
Yeah.
going to the
Okay.
beach to play
So I
football.
got Mila, Tom.
We went about 6 or 7 years ago.
Okay. That would be fantastic. Okay.
We never believed it.
What time do we need to get there?
I'll have everything set up and ready, so 11:30 will be sufficient. It starts at 12 to 3.
Okay.
And really not a lot for you to do, just all the things will be laid out on the table for the craft, and you'll have 4 kids at a time at the table. Take about 20 minutes for the craft, and you'll move to the next table, and somebody else will sit down at your table for, whoever.
Right.
But just rotate around the room.
And there might be, not just there may be some clubs that would, we just got a new FCCLA teacher, and she might, I don't know, I just feel like there might be some clubs that would maybe come help
Like
with
Beta Club always.
They
needs hours.
definitely have to have like that. I don't know what they've done this year as far as any kind of hours, and they've got to get so many in. So Beta Club
Who's the Beta Club sponsor?
is Arnold. And they usually do like a service day, that gets some of those hours in.
Well, we hadn't even got out of March yet, guys, and you see this the family fun nights. The best thing about family fun nights, it's not a babysitting service. There's not really a lot. All I have to do is set it up and reset it up time. People will leave the pool balls I'll put them back out on the table and go around and do stuff like that. Sweep up after people. But there's 50, 75 people that show through, and it's moms, dads, and their children. So there's not a lot for me to do. It's a great event. I like it a lot. Yeah.
Nice.
And it's been really successful so far. Everyone we've had so far has had new people show up. The people who have come or keep coming back, plus some new ones. So it's getting bigger every time.
They're telling others and,
They're telling others, yeah.
okay.
Seems to be working well. So I'm hoping this arts and craft works the same way and that we can do it.
Do you still need more supplies?
Right now I've got supplies.
Okay.
I've got a lot of supplies. I got a lot of stuff, and I'm always going to take whatever I can get and store it for future use. It's kind of like Luema, y'all, has gone above and beyond with Easter stuff. I have 46 individual toys. It's like Christmas at the community center right now. So thank you, Luema. I really, really appreciate it.
We have helpers.
We do. And Luema's got the hookup. There ain't no doubt about it. We've got $50 sleeping bag and pop-up tent sets. They were $49.99 a piece. She scored $15.
Hey.
It is. It's like it's
Princess and Paw Patrol.
and Spider-Man.
I will love that.
Spider-Man.
I mean, it's a great gift for somebody. So, but we're still.
I'm working on my bicycle.
So that's enough for arts and crafts. If I can just get some, I got 3 volunteers. Anytime that you're available to volunteer from stuff, really helps me out if you let me know ahead of time that you can be there.
Yeah.
That way I'm not searching at the last minute for someone to help. So,
All right. Easter egg event.
which we were just discussing, so we'll just keep going in that. We've got probably 46 individual toys. We're going to have 6 bicycles this year, guys. Boy, girl. It started off with a couple of donations of bicycles.
And we
Versus
got helmets and we got
helmets,
Had the
pads. We've got it's like I said, it's like Christmas in the
It really
community center
is.
right now. I've got 2,000 pre-filled eggs. I've stuffed 300 eggs today. I've got probably 2,000 pieces of candy on my
And
desk.
that might be something Beta Club could do, like after school for an hour,
Yeah.
you get 10 kids in there.
Yeah.
Or even come to the community center.
Yeah. It would be better because I'll be there with the teen center anyway. So they got spin classes in teen center. Like that's how I stuffed the eggs today. I had all the kids in the West Hall, put the West Hall up on the monitor, and I've sat in the office and stuffed eggs, watched them on the computer. Had a pretty good group of kids today. 23 check in, and most of them stayed the day. I guess basketball season's over or whatnot.
Yeah.
But they stayed the day. So I was able to sit in there and stuff 300 eggs and watch them on the TV. Only had to go in there a couple times. Fill it in a little bit, but they're pretty good kids.
okay.
But what I need for Easter, again, is I'll have, by the time Easter gets here, we'll have all the stuff ready. I'll need volunteers to help out. Going to do it a little different than we've done it in years past. I got so much stuff. Can't throw a million golden eggs out on the ground for 46 prizes. So we're going to have people come in prior to the egg hunt. We're going to host the event from 10 to 12. Okay. About 11:30, we'll have our egg hunt, and then at 11:35, because it won't take but about 2 minutes for the egg hunt, they'll come back in and we'll start having drawings for the prizes that we have. So prior to the egg hunt, I need someone to help me orchestrate a sign in, or I need names and buckets. There's going to be 6 buckets. Isn't that what we figured?
Yeah.
So that's going to be a little, I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm open for suggestions if we can find a better way to do it, but being that I have gender specific bicycles, boy, girl bikes for each age group, I can't really put golden eggs out for that. Emma's going to make some of the toys into a basket, so I won't have 46 of them.
We're combining, for prizes, but
But some of the bigger prizes will be drawn prizes, like, since we have 3 different age groups, we'll separate the toys per age group, try to make it as
you don't
even
want to
as
draw
possible.
out something for a Barbie set and it be a boy's name. So separating them boy and girl.
Yeah.
As they sign in.
And we have, when we drop them in the bucket, put them in boy, girl.
Because
That
you could always
makes
do
it
just
easier.
like pink or blue buckets,
Yeah.
at each table or
Yeah.
whatever.
Boys standing here, girls standing here.
So I've asked for churches to set up with some kind of games and activities in the front. Mila and Wyatt from the drama department are going to do face painting.
That'd be good.
So that'll keep a lot of people occupied, and the line will be really long. And while the kids are standing in line, I'm going to try to get everybody signed up for the drawing that happens after. Of course, I'll make announcements while everybody's in the West Hall. So I'm trying to get some games and activities hosted by some churches. Had very little response
Maybe
yet.
pictures with the bunny.
You could do pictures with the bunny. We could do that. I got a brand new bunny suit coming. I ordered
Like,
the bunny
Andrew was
suit.
a bunny one year. He was the
Did you
bunny.
know that Donna has another $50 for you? She tell you that?
No, she did not.
She, $50 came in late, she owes you $50.
Okay, I'll buy more
And we
candy.
do have some eggs that will have prizes in them. We have some chocolate bunnies and things coming. So when they go back in and go through their eggs and find their prize, they can turn the certificate in to get their bunny, their chocolate bunny. And then we're going to get them plastic eggs back. We on that. We on that. And have popcorn and what have you. And
And what time did you say the start? I might not have a softball. I either have a
Girl,
softball
you're not
tournament
gonna be here.
the week
10.
before or after. I can't remember.
10 to noon. 10 to 12 on the April
I really might
16th
not
is the
have one.
Easter
I think
event.
it's the week. I think I literally have like
Girl, you
three.
You want me to go
buckets.
get the softball schedule here in the lobby?
I think it's the. I think it's on the 8th and the 9th.
So, yeah, 10 to
There
12.
better not be one in that lobby because I'm not giving them out. Yeah, there better not be one.
Shane's on top of things.
No,
you know.
Shane's not been given one on purpose.
He'll hunt one down though, Missy. If he don't have it in a timely fashion,
I
he'll
don't know
find
when my
one
field's going to
somewhere.
be ready, so I'm not giving schedules.
I told him I
out.
didn't think it was going to be ready.
Well, I saw they got your polls up today.
They got those up last week. They put my concrete on around my poles
What did
today.
you watching and feeling? Like,
Oh, yeah,
Well, the
my
boys'
wife
field
is
gets the
right
same
out there. Like it's not.
situation
Okay,
going on with the
today
boys' field.
we were doing an
What?
activity.
Same work they're
and
doing to her
one of the
field.
kids
Doing
said,
the boys' field.
"Somebody
But see, they had to do a lot more to
like,
hers because they tore her
pick
whole
you up for
fence
jail
down.
or
So
something
they're
'cause
having
you
to
were staring
replace
out that
everything
window."
on hers.
I said,
For the
and then
boys,
one
they were
other
just
boy said, "You know
putting
she's a
like
dog."
concrete down
He
and
said,
then putting
No.
a big net up.
He's got middle school stuff.
Okay. Me and Shane had a
Oh yeah,
heart-to-heart.
he's had a fit because he didn't have her
We've had a
schedule.
heart to heart about why he can't have that schedule this year, and it's nothing against him, but I don't want the general public like with the schedule that may have to change like 5 times because of the field.
and then people complain because you got the wrong schedule.
Yes, and I
Yeah.
said, Shane, that's just going to have to be this year. Like I promise next year I'll get it to you extra early.
Okay, my hero and me dance.
Let's just before we
Keep it in-
move away from
Oh.
Easter.
Sorry.
Oh, it's
Okay.
I volunteer.
10.
I
Really?
volunteer.
Willie, Alicia.
I'm taking names. I
I should
should
be
be
here
there.
too.
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
I'm doing the girl.
Okay, all right.
Bowl.
Okay, I'm good with Easter then. I'm gonna have enough people for Easter.
Larry, you come on.
Oh, yeah. I'll be over
Are
there.
you there, Larry?
Larry, I put you on popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
Did you say you
I got
did have somebody?
He
to
said,
be
"Why
the Easter
popcorn?
bunny?"
I'm always on popcorn."
We've done
Yeah, maybe
popcorn
the
for years. Like
Do you
Larry.
have somebody to be the Easter bunny?
Yeah.
That $50 Donna still has, I'll just have her make the check out to him. No, I'll pay for it. Good. So, yes, I have an Easter bunny. If the suit will fit him, I bought a large, extra large, because it comes either small,
making-
medium, large, extra large. So I got the large, extra large.
Are you making Jackson be the Easter
He
bunny?
was it last year.
Was he?
Yeah.
So,
It's great when people handed in their like 2-week-old newborn baby and he's like,
Very seeing that big head.
yeah.
so if we would like to do photos with the Easter bunny for $5,
Yes, they'll pay
Yes, they'll
$5.
pay it.
you know,
Mhm.
I'm willing, and that'll keep people in the West Hall while we're doing signups as well, you know, so I'm trying, I know we're gonna do this different than we've done in years past. So I'm trying to find a way to get everybody in the West Hall, to keep them signed up.
Yeah.
I can
Good.
try to recruit some help to, if you'll just make me sheets.
Yeah, we'll have plenty of sheets. Okay, so
Okay.
we'll advertise that too, so photos with the Easter bunny.
Brandy Pickerton, she wants to help me some. You know Brandy?
Do I know Brandon?
You'll know her when you see her.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. She was Brandy
Was she
Cottom. She's Brandy Cottom. She was 2 years younger than me.
Okay. I'd have to see her face. I'm terrible with names.
You know her.
Logan's her. She's got a son named Logan that plays
She'd
football.
always be me at the tailgate, at the,
Okay.
I gotta tell her, she got a job.
All right. My hero and me.
Of course, we've done a little discussion about this. It's a new thing for us. We haven't hosted this dance before. We'll have the same kind of flyers go out to the schools. Don't think we're gonna have as many restrictions on this at all, like age limitations or anything. We're just gonna have a My Hero and Me, and I'll send it to the schools as we do the other ones. But Luema made a good point. There's some people with the age mentality of 10 or 12-year-old that are my age, that might bring their mom and dad with them or something. I'm trying to make it all inclusive, so I will need volunteers for this as well. About the same time, I need about 5 people for the dance. Somebody to help with concessions, someone to help with photos.
May the 14th.
Yeah, that's May the 14th.
You're gonna have to wait till it gets a little closer to get volunteers for that.
That's why we won't spend a lot of time
March
on
and
that.
April's about as far as we can go right now.
We won't spend a lot of time on it. Just don't want. I'm not going to take it off of the unfinished business until we get. It'll just
Okay,
keep moving up the chain there.
all right. Okay, Juneteenth.
Juneteenth so far. I know we've had a lot of input on Juneteenth, but I haven't heard any actual follow through. And I know there seems to be plenty of time until Juneteenth. However, I do have the water slide reserved. I've already called the people and booked the water slide. I've gotten the money for the water slide. It's already been earmarked for the water slide. That was through the Lions Club. They donated the money. I've talked to Chance and Al at Mount Pleasant Power. I can get temporary power poles out there for the event. I'll need temporary power poles if we have live music and if some of the other food trucks. I need to know who's going to be there. So, and I haven't been told. I mean, Miss Jackie was working on a lot of that, and so I really don't know. So, what I'm planning to do as far as Parks and Rec, what I'm guaranteeing that we're going to have out there is going to be the water slide. I got volleyball stuff that was at the community center that I can't move around because it's concreted into some tires, and I'm not man enough to move it. Okay, so we're fixing to move it out of the closet that it's in, and it's fixing to be put up at Gardenia on concrete into the ground. I'll take the net down as I need to, but the posts will be up there so that you can play volleyball at Gardenia. So we'll have the water slide, we'll have the volleyball set up. I will have my cornhole sets out there, and of course, disc golf is out there.
On the music and the food trucks, you could just put it out on Facebook and see who would be interested in that.
Right. Well, that's the thing.
Well, and that was another thing. Jackie had said that the Nashville Rhythm Connection that was at Barbecue Fest, we're going to come and play. So if she's doing that, I just need to know that they're going to be there and what they require from me.
But another thing, to make it, I'm sure they're not going to want to play all day long.
I wouldn't think so.
So I'm just saying you could get
Bill.
there. There may be people out there that we would never think of
Yeah.
that would see a post and
Okay.
would
I'll
want
make
to
that
be,
post.
especially to be a part of something like that.
The first ever Juneteenth celebration. Yeah.
Are we doing it on Juneteenth?
We're doing it the day before.
The
Juneteenth
Saturday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
And then Father's Day.
Yeah, so we're doing it the 18th. The water slide, of course, is part of Wet and Wild Day. I'm just going to host Wet and Wild Day, just make it all part of the same event. So I will put out all the Wet and Wild stuff that we always have, the slip and slides, the water guns, everything I have for Wet and Wild Day will be out there, plus any games and activities that I can easily bring out there. I think that Milton and Laurie Knowles will easily set up out there, and they're already permitted with the city. I want to make the opportunity available to more than just one.
Bull's barbecue.
Bull, I think Roy will do it. And who's the chicken wing guy? What's his name?
Hawkins. I just
Cedric
on
Hawkins?
Facebook.
Yeah. Mr. Hawkins. Yeah, but if y'all can have people reach out to me if they're interested, I'll go ahead and I'll make that Facebook post.
I just think,
this week.
I think we're
it could be
limited
like
with just the 10 of us of who would be someone that would maybe.
know,
Maybe like the
the next
barbecue
question is,
festival where they have like different sets.
How much stuff do you think I should have out there and make it, where it's lucrative for anybody who shows up? I don't know what kind of numbers we'll have. It's our very first one. We're subject to have 500 people out there. Yeah.
I think the more the merrier.
We just have to take it and see what happens the first year.
And then go from there.
I think we need big signs on South Florida.
Okay.
A lot of people don't know parks in there.
Yeah, I'll put some signs out.
Remember when we did the golf?
Mhm.
Thought more people would be out there.
Yeah, there was.
the
I was.
park.
Yeah, it was there that you know it's there.
I worked for the city of Columbia for 3 years before I knew where Woodard Park was. You have to drive around the
You know what
neighborhood.
it is though?
Woodland?
Look.
Woodland Park?
I have no idea.
Or Gardenia?
It's
Straight
big.
like South Point.
Take a right on Gardenia.
Let's go back to finish.
The
Nice
biggest
park.
park we have.
It's a nice.
What's the name of it?
Gardenia.
Gardenia Park.
It's the nicest park we have.
I'll find it.
I do, the only thing I think we need to probably talk about is the honorees, like.
Come get me and take me over.
I
If you
think-
notice, it's on my list. I
Yeah, I
need to
think-
know so that I can advertise
it.
who we're going to honor. You know?
I mean, I guess, do we need like some criteria though? Like,
Well,
I may think somebody, you may think somebody, but then what, I mean. I
Jackie
think we
had
need some
suggested the oldest living Clark school
It's
teacher.
horrible.
What's her name again?
Oh,
Yes,
She suggested that a gentleman that had been the postmaster forever or worked the post office and had perfect attendance for a bunch of years. I don't remember her name.
Some of
But I remember
Southpaw.
saying that. You know what it is?
Some of Johnny Southpaw.
Johnny,
Southpaw.
yeah,
Southpaw.
Johnny Southtown.
and do we want 3, 5, like what's our, that way, because whatever, I feel like whatever we start with, we probably.
Well, you don't have to use them all up in one year,
Yes, I
right?
think you
So we're
wanna
gonna do this, we can do one this year, you know.
Or, I mean, I don't think it would be bad since we've never done it to maybe have 3. I mean, I would think every year we can think of 3 people that have, if not, then we need to get some people doing some more stuff around here.
Well, I mean, if y'all wanna make me, you know.
I mean, if you're too young right now, when you're older and we're pushing you in a wheelchair, we'll put you on a list.
I think 3 would probably be a reasonable amount.
And I still think we just need some criteria, and maybe whatever the 3 we get this year, what they did, and kind of base some
build our criteria off of what we.
on what we get.
And once again, there's been like the seniors want to come up and sit up out there. There's a lot of people who want to come and be a part of it.
They can play bingo.
And are we doing like, are we only honoring living or
I was just gonna say, you probably need to honor somebody that's passed.
yeah,
And if somebody living, do two, one dead, one living.
maybe,
That's I'm good with that.
yeah,
And I know we still have time till Juneteenth.
Yeah.
But the same thing that I keep every now and then I have a panic attack about the splash pad, and I'm told, relax, Bedford, you have plenty of time. It's going to be okay.
You don't have plenty of time.
I
Not
know,
only the
okay.
splash
I know.
pad.
So I don't want us to be sitting here in May going, what are we going to do about Juneteenth? So that's why I'm just every month I'm going to continue to throw it out there at y'all, because what I can guarantee I will have done, because I can handle it on my own, is the water side, the volleyball, the cornhole, and I'll have the sound system out there, and I'll play a playlist. If I don't have anything else, I'll have that out there. Okay, I'm certain I can get some food trucks to come and be a part. Kona Ice is starting to want to be a part of any event that I do. I think
they've sent some stuff to
Yeah.
school too.
So I'm going to reach out to them this week, and I'm going to tell them what I have coming up. Question is, if I offer it to Kona Ice, do I have to offer it to everybody? You know what I mean? And how many people do I want sitting in my parking lot at a dance?
Why would you have to offer it to everybody?
Well, I don't know that I have to. I'm saying, I'm asking y'all, what's fair? Does
Whoever-
Kona Ice get the, because
Because
the next
they
thing,
reached out to you, and if
They did.
somebody else,
They need a permit, and
yeah.
you don't want more than one ice. You don't want more than one.
I mean, that's kind of what we did at the football field. Like, we had one person that did barbecue, one person
Okay.
that did this. It was like a different, one person did fish, one person did.
Yeah.
just want to make sure I'm fair, and I'm not I don't want to be the guy who is in cahoots with Kona Ice, because I don't even know them people. You know what I mean?
And I think normally, and this is just what they did in the past, I don't know, they will give that you'll get a certain amount.
Yes.
Is
Well-
that what they said to you?
I haven't talked to him yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to him, and that was the next question I asked.
Percentage. Mm-hmm.
Since I'm letting these people set up at our event,
Yes, I think you got, and it might have been like 10% or 5%.
which is
but
good, it's something.
Something.
So if I let you set up at my event, that I'm not charging anybody anything to come to the event, I'm not charging you to set up at my event, you should give me something back. Don't y'all agree?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why can we not just charge like a fee?
I could, but then
That way we know we got our money out top.
We already have a food truck fee, don't we?
it's a permit fee.
Permit fee.
But like when we do barbecue fests and we charge you a space for the barbecue fest, we could do something like
That's what
that.
I'm saying, right? That way you have them where you want them to sit, and they can charge for that space.
But if you charge like $50 or $75, and like at the daddy-daughter dance, you might have made a good profit, but you never know, like on the.
And that becomes
Remember how much they sold?
an honor and trust system where you have to believe.
Well, you're gonna lose money. You're gonna be honest with that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean, that would be a decision that we'll have to make. Either we're going to let people be honest and give us a percentage of what their haul is, or we'll have a fee to set
Or
up.
like a fundraiser, uses the fundraising for, and then something that you're gonna donate the
Well,
money to
that's another, we
relevant.
had discussed that. If we decided what we're going to purchase with the money that we raise, like if whatever, this bunch of the proceeds will go to buying this for Gardenia Park. We're trying to buy this playground set and it's $50,000. We're not going to raise enough at Juneteenth for the $50,000 playground set, but all the money could go towards it. Maybe you get more people throwing into the kitty.
Well, I don't
we need
think we
trees at the
should,
dog park because it sure is hot out there.
I don't think we should charge a flat fee because then you're gonna,
We do.
somebody
It's
might
so
want to
fun
do
out there, that
the
dog
one,
park.
like they want to do this one because there's going to be 300 people there, but nobody's going to show up to this
And
event.
that's kind of what I
If
was
you pay a
saying.
fee,
I don't know about,
I think I wouldn't
I don't know.
charge a
Well-
flat fee.
maybe at certain things, but maybe not at other.
By our April meeting, we'll all discuss it and we'll talk about the April meeting. We need to start hammering some of the June stuff down, I
Yeah.
think. Okay?
And you need to get a hold of Jackie and find out what's definite.
And you
I was
need to
hoping she'd
see
be
how
here.
many people she's already said that we're gonna honor you, because she may have a whole list of people coming.
Yeah.
thinking
I'll
they're
email
honorees.
Jackie tomorrow.
Because I can see her saying, hey, you gotta come, you're an honoree, you're an honoree,
Yeah.
hey, you gotta come, bring your people, you're an honoree. That's how
I'll
she
email
rolls.
Jackie
She does
tomorrow.
it. Be there, yeah.
And try to find out what she has in mind. We might have to reel her in some because, I mean, she might have way more
I
on
know.
her mind that I can physically pull off in the time frame that we have. You know,
Or in the space
and the
provided.
space provided. That's another thing. Where you set a stage up and where you'll have people park.
That's what I say, you still gotta go up there and take it all.
I will have all that.
Yeah.
We're working on the tree rows right now. We're working on the fence rows. It's going to be the cleanest and the prettiest it's ever been. Maybe not ever, but since I've been here. Okay.
Okay.
So don't let it off your mind, guys. Remember, we don't want to wait till May to put Juneteenth together. Let's try to have it, pretty hammered down by the time we meet here next month.
Okay. All right. I don't know, volunteer list. What is that?
That's new business. We've kind of been doing that as we've been going. I need to get a volunteer list of people who are willing to volunteer that are not on our Parks Board. If you know anybody who's interested, like before I became a Parks and Rec board member, I was Thomas's volunteer. Volunteered for everything that Thomas had going on. So he always knew that he had me and Victoria for certain. Whatever event it was, he had us too. So anybody that you know who's interested, like you said, schools, whatever, I'll send out an email for community service. But anybody that you know that's interested in helping out, please give me their contact information. I'll call them. I'll ask them. I don't mind begging people because at the last Daddy Daughter or Mother Son dance, I had to beg people at the last minute. I'd rather start begging people today for something that's happening months from now. Yeah, to the last minute. So any names that y'all can pass my way. You have my text number. You have my email. Please give me people who are interested in helping.
June meeting.
So I've been trumped on a little bit of this because we can't do it at the community center because I can't record it and it's got to be public. So I have somebody who said they would set up for the family fun night for me. So if we can have a quick meeting, and it's before Juneteenth, so it doesn't have to be a long meeting. We just need to probably briefly touch. But I won't be here on the meeting date of the. I think the regular scheduled date is the 8th. And I won't be here. I'll be gone. I'm on
Can we do
vacation.
The first.
So we can either do it before or after. 1st or the 15th, I think, is the other two options. I think we definitely need to meet in June because we'll need to finalize anything we have for Juneteenth.
And I don't think you want to wait till Wednesday to finalize for Saturday.
First.
Yeah. So
I do it the first.
I would think the first would be better.
Yeah, first would be better.
June 1st will be our Parks meeting for June. Anybody who wants to do, during the Juneteenth celebration, we can have sack races. I mean, we can, if somebody wants to bake, we can have a pie eating contest. I'm game for anything. These are the kind of things that I need to start orchestrating sooner than later, though. If I need to find a bunch of burlap sacks, I need to start looking for those. Because I don't know about y'all guys, but I can't find any material hardly. Groceries is getting low again too. So, and extremely expensive. So I'd rather look for stuff I can ask. I can get stuff given to me. If we have plenty of time to prepare, look, William's been preparing for issue for 2, 3, 4, 5 months now, okay? But it's starting to pay off, guys. You should see the mountain of stuff that we have. Thank you again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, William.
William also has given me, I've got a 50-pound sack of popcorn seed coming and 200 more boxes coming with the money I got from Easter donations. I
Okay.
went ahead and ordered a 50-pound bag of seed and 200 more of the foldable boxes. So that's coming as well.
Good.
So we have popcorn that we're going to we're not going to have popcorn. We're going to pop popcorn while we're there and make everybody smell it until they can't have it until they turn in their eggs.
Yep. Free popcorn
You
for
can
your
have free
plastic
popcorn once you
eggs.
turn in your plastic eggs. You know? I will say this: stuffing eggs is it's not fun. It's not fun at all.
I thought the seniors were gonna do it.
They're going to.
There's
I
thousands.
need about 5,000, and I have 2,000 that are filled already, so at least about 3,000 egg stuff.
And we got the eggs. We just got to stuff them.
I've got eggs, and I had 2,000 pieces of candy today on my desk, and I stuffed 300 eggs today during the teen center time. So, I mean, it can get done. It's terrible. It's the worst job ever.
Well, I can come over and help you spring break.
It's the worst job ever.
Come over and help stuff eggs.
But yeah, candy's on my desk, and I'm gonna give the seniors 500 eggs tomorrow, and let them start working on the 500. See how long it takes them to do 500. If they do 500 in a good time frame, I'm gonna dump all that candy in there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna, here you go.
Here we go. All right. Anything else? Is that?
I have nothing else, guys.
All right.
You want to talk about the teen center just briefly?
We can.
Bedford and I have been talking, we lost our part-time employee, so we don't have a part-time employee there, which makes it very hard to staff it, because it's 2 to 5.
It is.
And a couple times I sat with Bedford, I know Philip sat with Bedford just so he wasn't by himself, and what I've observed is kids are coming from the school, and the parents are avoiding the car rider line, and then they get picked up. And that's pretty much the bulk of it. You have some kids that would stay because there was a 4:00 basketball game, but we kind of put pen to paper, and it's running $700 to $800 a week to staff that program. And right now, I don't know how you would justify that. I'm not asking to do anything right now. I think we watch basketball's over, we see how that picks up. But in the days that I was there, we were helping parents with pickup is what we were doing. So they didn't have to be there in the car rider line. They could be even late, and the kid would still be at the community center safe. That's what I observed that we were doing, and I don't know if there's things that we want to add, look at differently, but that is a lot of money to spend for a service. I
You
just,
said that, yesterday, whatever you
he
had.
said today had good numbers.
Today, well,
Yesterday was pretty low. Today was good.
last Friday I had 2. Okay, that's it, and they just 2.
And then they leave
They leave about 3:00.
because their parents,
Because their parents can
avoid the
pick them
car
up.
right away.
Today I had a lot of check-in right after school. I had 7 that stayed past 3, and then 1 left about 3:30. I had the other 6, and then a couple of those I had 4 that ended up having to leave at 5. You know,
So I'm saying let's put on the agenda and talk about maybe if there's other things we could be doing, getting your feedback, but we just need to just keep that on the radar. If there's something else that we could do to get more kids there, that, anything you do like that, you have to staff. But I also don't want us to I want us to spend public money wisely, and it does cost a lot to staff it.
the things that take place between 3 and 5 are very limited. You know, I have a spin class at 3 on Monday and Wednesday, so I'm there because I have a spin class there. Somebody's got to be there to open up the spin room. So it made sense. We're there anyway, and the kids could be here. So if it was just 2, 3, or 4, it really didn't matter because we were going to be there anyway. But, summer spring here, spin will start dying monstrously as the summer gets here, and I will post less and less spin classes. There's more things I could do, more family fun nights, more other things that might be more beneficial. Just trying to make it seem relevant.
Yeah.
A lot of times it just doesn't seem relevant.
Well, if the kids aren't showing, then switch over to some more family fun nights.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we're thinking, but we don't want to do anything quickly.
Right.
But and family fun night is not costing us nearly. It's more flexing time and stuff like that to staff it.
Well, like I said, I could sit there. I could just sit there. I mean, there's really
Okay.
nothing to do. I've had baseball and softball signups there. That's probably the best baseball and softball signups they've had yet because it was really easy. There's a lot of people there. They picked up some new coaches because
And now
People
you
that-
can stuff eggs.
What?
You can stuff eggs.
I just got that candy. Yes, I could stuff eggs here somebody fun night.
We'll just keep it on the radar
Yeah.
as things we need to talk about,
Okay.
and if there's something that we want to do.
I'm just teasing that.
But, and, you know, again, having as many kids check in today that we did with just one person makes it quite challenging. 'Cause I had a 3 o'clock spin class. I got to get set up, and I have kids bombarding me left and right. You know, of course, I know most of them now by name, so I can go in the center. I can look at them and check them off my list after that. But what I really like happening is when you come in the building, you get checked in. I know you're in my building, and when you leave, you get checked out. You know?
That would be able
So I need somebody to man the table, and I can't set up the spinning classes and man the table. You know, if somebody has a problem and or comes to view the community center, which has happened to me multiple times, somebody come, I just want to look at the hall. Well, during that time, I come back and 2 or 3 kids have left on me, and I didn't see them leave. I really don't like it.
Right.
You know? If we're going to be a babysitting service for the most part, I need somebody to know where their children are. Yeah.
definitely.
Anything else?
No, I don't think,
All right, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Anybody second that?
I'll second it.
Get out of here.